This is Nick. Nick is a junior at the University of Maryland who enjoys getting the most out of his college experience. Although he's a smart kid, he doesn't feel as though he should dedicate as much time to schoolwork as he needs because he wants to experience life to the fullest and enjoy his younger years. He enjoys hanging around the apartment, watching any types of sport games such as basketball, especially during playoffs, and rooting for his favorite basketball teams as well as baseball teams. One of Nick's favorite pastimes is procrastinating his homework to scroll through Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. If unchecked, he could spend hours on the same three apps. Nick also enjoys taking boredom naps on the couch. This is his favorite spot to lay down and get some shut-eye. He especially enjoys napping when it comes to putting off his homework and when studying for exams. After Nick has woken up from his nap, he begins to enjoy a few games of 2K until he comes to the sudden realization that he has a term paper due tomorrow, thus beginning his traditional routine of pulling an all-nighter to get his work done. Nick works tirelessly throughout the night to read his book and write a 5-page essay for his final paper. He is more anxious than usual as his paper determines whether Nick will pass the class or fail. Nick receives his grade for his paper, and to his surprise, he failed. He is drained at the thought of telling his parents and copes with a nap. After Nick's parents find out that he failed one of his classes, they decide to give him a call. While on the phone, Nick's parents scold him and tell him that they have been holding their tongues about his grades slipping the past few semesters. His father asks him if he takes anything seriously and if he thinks that he can just lounge around for the rest of his life. It was a very upsetting phone call for Nick, but he decides to take his father's advice and listen to some podcasts about motivation and productivity. While listening to the podcast, Nick has an epiphany and realizes that everything in life isn't about having fun if you can't build a successful career and continue to have fun later in life. He realizes that this starts with good grades and decides to take it upon himself to clean up his act and start taking school seriously again. He makes school his first priority and diligently studies for his classes. Of course, when he has time, Nick still continues to enjoy the occasional nap and decompress from studying with games of 2K or episodes of Netflix, but he doesn't let them consume his time anymore. He now spends most of his time at the study lounge in his apartment, at McKeldin, or even the common area in his apartment with the TV off. Come the end of next semester, Nick has continued his diligent habits of prioritizing school and has kept up with his reading, feeling more prepared than ever for his next term paper. Nick anxiously awaits to get his grade back, and when he sees that he got an A, he is overjoyed. And he's especially happy that he took his father's advice and has finally found a perfect medium between school and fun.